impact in other people's lives will be healthy for yourself. Health is not only that I feel good, that I exercise, that I eat well, that I sleep fine, all that stuff, all that self care. It is also impacting others. Not only thinking of ourselves, what is beneficial for ourselves, but what is beneficial for others. Even though if we do not receive back what we think should be the right thing that we receive back. So I want to talk about an impact for other people, which is what I'm experiencing right now with all of this videoing, and it has been a challenge through 2 years. 7:17 p.m. and I am doing a live stream and I have kids to take care of because I am committed to keep impacting other people's lives, but especially their healths. Because life sounds like in general, even though when we share nutrition, exercises, positivity, spiritual, it is definitely helping people's lives in general. So if you are one of those people that are stuck in life and you have been trying to do different things for your mental health, for your spiritual, and so on, impacting others, helping others out there in whatever way. Maybe telling a person that is nearby, that a friend that needs to hear it, that positiveness, right? Because they are experiencing something really hard in their lives. So if you give some of that, you will receive a good quantity back. You will feel so good, you will feel so helpful, and you will feel just so useful because you are impacting other people's lives. So on this channel, I have been talking about nutrition, just positiveness, good stuff for health, but most of all, connecting your mind to your body because we are usually disconnected. The mind is all the way here and the body is all down here. But what controls, and you know all of this, what controls that physical body, that mobility, that decision that will help your body, your physical, will be coming from here. Because immediately we think about the negative stuff to make to take actions that are not helpful for our bodies, that will go always first thing in the head. So we have to think of what's going on in my head, what's going on in my life, why do I struggle losing weight, why do I sign up for the gym at the beginning of the year but it just doesn't happen, why do I know that I have to add to my self-care, daily physical care. It is self. It is not that the other person will do the exercises for you. You have to do the exercises. It is how it goes. But what's going on inside of me? Why do I know that I'm not eating properly? That I keep eating stuff that is not good for my body? Okay? Why do I do not stick with the things that my body needs? Hydration, first thing in the morning, and keeping it up during the day, listening to my body. If I eat too salty, if I eat, I love pizza. But when you dedicate yourselves to the I love myself, I want to make changes, I want to feel stronger. Everybody's saying out there that muscle mass is so important, that I have to lift weights, all that good stuff. Why is it that I'm not still taking action to accomplish that? Just little things. Doesn't have to be the bodybuilder in 3 days. It doesn't happen that way. So, good evening. Hello, hello. So, I am talking about making an impact in others people's lives so that that will benefit you in a good way. It is not only like I said, me. I do eat healthier. I take better decisions for myself or about myself and my body and all of that stuff. But what about the helping others? For example, I have a friend that she goes to a walk like every day with a friend just to motivate the friend to exercise, to move, to lose some weight, to be more active and all that stuff. So that is a really good thing to do. If we are at our jobs, in our jobs, usually we have a person, a coworker that needs some help with mobility, with self-care, stretching, because my friend, coworker, whatever, has chronic pain, lots of inflammation, not feeling well, not sleeping well, lots of medication, and just helping that person with little things like that. Let's go for a walk. Let's go to a restaurant, and being an example and sharing the things that we do for ourselves. If you do something that is so beneficial for you, you don't really have to say, I give up on that person, my family member, my mom, my aunt, my uncle, whoever, because they do not listen. They do not listen. And I have people around me that I wish I could help them more with their health. But we just got to put on the work to do the things that are good for ourselves, to do the transformation in ourselves, and then everything will flow. That we cannot change, for example, our spouses. We cannot change, I cannot change my sister. We are so unique also for the Lord, because the Lord created us in a very unique way and for that very unique purpose. It's not for the purpose that I want for my sister. Like, I don't want a purpose for my sister because she already has hers, but she has to figure it out. She will have to figure it out. How can I make an impact in her life? If I want to help my sister, as an example, my cousin, my sister-in-law, my aunt again, my coworker, my friend, how can I make an impact? Just being an example. And once that you are an example and you encourage others, you will feel so good about your own self, about myself. Like, I feel so good right now about myself because I am here in front of the camera, just sharing good stuff, inspirational with people, which will help you with your health. So this weekend I have had a lot going on. I have my kid now. I hope I don't know if you're hearing some some noise, and all that stuff. But I told him, go outside, but it doesn't happen. Next time he's not coming with me, because I came to a place where I have a in my office, I have a practice massage therapy, and I am a massage therapist, and I'm also a personal trainer, so healthy lifestyle coach. And it has been a struggle for me to build up my community on YouTube, because there is a very special message that I have to share with all of you. I have dealt with this telling people to do a simple stretch for their back pain, chronic pain, neck pain, shoulders, and it just doesn't happen out there. So what's going on, that there is a lot of chronic pain, but still there are very, very good doctors out there. A lot of doctors out there. Let me read your messages. Just a sec. A lot of doctors out there helping people with their health, but still they're not understanding. It is common sense when it comes to what should I eat. When it comes, I'm tired. I got home from work. I am starving. What did you do first thing in the morning? What choice did you make first thing in the morning? That's what I'm here to help you with. It is all in the mind. Impacting, first of all, yourself, making changes, transformation. Not because your mom cooked that way means you will have to cook that way when you get married. And this is an overall subject, but the common sense is health overall, because health is not only I'm skinny, I feel good, blah, 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 blah. But how is your muscle mass? How is your doctor appointment going? The results? How many medications do you have on the list? Okay, are you dehydrated? Do you have insomnia? Do you have chronic pain? Leg pain, feet pain, shoulder pain, back, hip. And the hip, it is such a critical part of the body that people are not thinking of. We sit a lot, drive a lot, cautious habit, build health cautious habits. Yes, and the thing is, like, I've been saying that for over 11 years. And I'm a massage therapist, okay? A massage therapist right here. I am in the massage room. I have my massage table in front of me. This is my place, my office. And I see people every month, and I can feel the tissue in a different way. That is amazing. Immediately I feel the muscle, the tissue. I can tell 90% like what's going on. It is usually stress number one, lack of mobility, not doing the exercises, which is not only walking. We have to give our joints full range of motion. We have to be able to go on the floor easily, like a kid actually. Things like that. A lot of people dehydrated out there, even though if you drink a lot of water, but you are low on protein and the macronutrients, fiber, some healthy carbs, because you don't want to keep things aside and then boom, And I started back exercising not long ago. I didn't exercise for 2 months, and my inflammation was building up like crazy. I had this crazy stomach ache. My pain here was bad. Like, my BMI is a little high now. I think I'm gonna be exercising in next week for four weeks. Amazing change. My back is more defined. Muscles, you can see this muscle right here, the pectoralis, But I took action, and I don't think I will stop exercising in my life, because we just need it. It has to be done. So, hello, it's good to understand you on this channel. Oh, I think you were you were on the other channel yesterday. So I do this in Spanish and in English, and that's why if I start a video here, like a little, what am I saying? It takes me a little while because I speak in Spanish all day. With my mom, I spoke with my mom for probably 30 minutes in Spanish, and I speak to my husband in Spanish. He's from Guatemala. My kids in Spanish, so I speak more in Spanish than in English. Isn't that crazy? And I came to the US when I was 25 years in 2012. And by the way, I wrote a book where I share my story. I built a massage practice. Now I have 7 years with my massage practice, but doing massages for over 11 years. And I've been a personal trainer for almost 4 years. And the knowledge that I have gained, I don't want to keep it to myself. I just want to share that here on YouTube, because YouTube changed my life in a different way. I cannot believe I am doing this. Seriously. You got to know yourself in a deeper level. You got to just, like people say out there, it is what people say out there. It's not that I'm going to tell you something actually new. But maybe you're receiving the information, the same information you have heard from a person that had a different story, that lived a different story. For example, I wrote a book last year, and I had a blood clot right here that almost sent me to the hospital. When I was writing my book, editing it, almost sent me to the hospital. It was very stressful, but inside me, I just wanted to write a book, finish it, and publish it. And it is already on Amazon. I wrote it in Spanish, and I translated it into English. It is in English as well. Okay, you can guys get it. And the story that I shared there, it is very unique. We all have a story to share. And my clients used to ask me, where are you from? What brought you to Georgia? I live in Georgia, US. And why did you decide to do massage therapy? I'm from the Dominican Republic, and I have 7 siblings, okay? And my mom is still there, and blah, blah. My dad had a heart attack when he was like 52, and I was pregnant. I was going to give him his first grandchild, and he never got to meet his first grandchild. So that story, how did I overcome all of that? Because people struggle with things that are either similar or even bigger issues than what I went through. And then I start sharing it, and I share with you all how I overcome it. But anyways, my son is here. He's trying to uh, pull, just drive me crazy. But I love him so much. Yeah. So thank you, thank you. It was in 2009. It happened sometimes when I'm doing a massage at work. I start thinking about him because guess what? He was a professional black belt karate. Christian, go bring me one of my books. Bring me one of my books. One of my books. I'm gonna show to you my book, and I'm gonna be over with the live stream because I have to go home. There is church tomorrow. My book is over there in the shelf in the desk. Um, Something that I cannot change. It is so sad, very sad. I think when I was writing my book at the beginning, listen, with this coaching, I think that we have to start, if we want to transform our lives, we have to start talking, evaluating ourselves internally. What happened to me when I was little? Where do I come from? What is it that I can change, but I'm not, it's just not happening. But let me just do like a research in my own self, like, on Google, like, a couple of questions out here or inside here. And that's what I begin sharing on my book. The title is The Beginning Is Now. And it feels really nice to be an author. It says Merry Christmas. Gift, what will you make the happiest? The happiest. Look at this question. The happiest Christmas gift. Receive. Oh my, I don't even know. Peace. I want peace in my life. That's what I need the most. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share. But by the way, let me show you my dad. See? He's right here. He's right here. Look. Can you tell now why I am talking about mobility and exercise? Obsessed with it. It is not only because he did that type of sport, it is also because of my experience in studying the body and anatomy and physiology and mobility, and me struggling with so much pain, feet pain, back pain, hip pain that will never heal. It felt like, but once that I found out that exercise, squatting, mobility, stretch, massaging myself with a tennis ball just helped me so much, and squatting and building muscle. Because I had this appointment with a physical therapist, and he said that, well, I told him when I do this type of squat, lifting weights, right, exercises, my hip feels so much better during the day. And he said, just keep doing what you're doing. And I said, okay, I paid almost $200 for this person to tell me to just keep doing what I'm doing. So it means I knew what to do, but I just wanted to hear it from him, from the doctor, physical therapist. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. This is a random live stream. It is going to be saved. Next week, I have live streams every day in the name of the Lord. And later on, I will not save these live streams because the idea is to communicate better, to build, to practice my communication with you all so that I can share the message in a more clear way. And that way we can keep this relationship happening. But with that said, listen, keep up with hydrating, stretch tonight before going to bed. If you have any lack of mobility, chronic pain, too much inflammation, if you're not eating right, if you are not giving your joints full range of motion when you exercise, doing a structured exercise, if you can kneel on the floor, if you have back pain, all of that stuff, if you need to build muscle, it is the time to just do it and start somewhere. I have some exercises here that I found. They do not have the best quality in the world, but I did them with the best. I mean, with the best love ever because I love this. Healthy wellness isn't focused on enough. People are more obsessed with being skinny and bulky muscles. Yes, and in my case, like my dad, like I have this genetic, and when I exercise and lift weights, my muscles are just popped. And it's not because I'm looking for that muscular, it's just because I am exercising, doing the right thing, and your muscles, they defined beautifully. Like you can get shredded amazingly, but you can also lose it. Like if you go on vacation in 1 week, you lose muscle like a lot. So it's not something that stays there with you doing nothing. And then it is just my genetics, but I'm not really looking. I actually don't like to look like so big, but it's just my genetics. So, and that's why I have to keep my carbohydrates low, my nutrition really good, sleeping well, which I struggle a lot with sleeping because I have a business and I am so busy. But every day I do 1% action, habit, 1% every day to help myself, because who will do it for me? Okay, guys, again, see you then, and thank you. Latshon. I love seeing you here. So impact others so that you can feel that impact in yourself and just listen to your body. Okay, so God bless you. You are already blessed. Have a wonderful night. See you next time. Bye bye.